What it do, y'all? It's your girl Makeup and Travel, and for today's video your girl is here to bring you the next video in her series of must gags. Your girl is happy. I had a memory card that I broke and I just figured out how to fix it, and I am now recording on that memory card. So now your girl is back to 2 memory cards. Life is complete. So if you're wondering if I recorded this whole face, I did in multiple different videos. All of them will be listed down below, and I'll have it like specific, so I say like the eye tutorial, etc., in case you are wondering. With that being said, today is Saturday. It is already 2 p.m. and it takes your girl forever to edit these, and I like to get my video up Sunday at 6. So let's just get into it. I am gonna scoot over as always. I'm gonna itch my nose, and I'm gonna have the photos shooting out over there. First thing I'm gonna be talking about is By Terry has released some new palettes. Now, your girl's eye did wander over and be like, ooh, this looks cute, because the darker one actually looks like it would be a really good face palette for me. The palette is 59 pounds, so God only knows what that means in dollars. That's probably looking around $65. I am not buying any luxury makeup this year, and I'm proud to say that I have not. From my recollection, I've not bought any luxury makeup, although if I was able to, this would actually be very intriguing. I do get a decent amount of wear from my palettes, my face palettes. I really enjoy using them, so I'm not gonna say this isn't gonna go on my list, because it is. So that's a must-have. Next is a cringy kind of packaging situation. It's the Dragon Beauty face palette. The cover is cringy. I mean, and I'm into skeletons, okay? I'm into bones, and this is cringy for me. It low-key looks like a clown, like a mask clown. Ooh, like that, those face masks that had like the plastic thing that you put over it. Cringy. All it, just cringy. So the packaging is a no for me. Like everybody else has said, I like the inside. I like that you get a bigger bronzer, a smaller blush, and an even smaller highlighter. I think that is definitely important and not groundbreaking, but very unique and good that she did that. What I would say is that in this day and age, nobody needs multiple different shades for a face palette. Like, if I'm gonna get a face palette, I would want all of the products to actually work on my complexion at this point in time in my makeup collection and just in this day and age. So it would have been smarter to me had she just done a row of each and done 2 separate face palettes. Then I think she would have got even more people to actually support this collection, because it would have made more sense. But this is definitely a must gag for me. This Lime Crimes holiday collection. Now, this is actually having me really second guess myself for a couple of reasons. Let me just go through it. The eyeshadow palettes, for me, I'm just not interested. The color schemes are nice, but they're nothing that's groundbreaking to me, including the little funky Christmas tree eyeshadow palette. Not up my alley. I am slightly interested in the hair dye situation, only because I intend to dye my hair actually today, if not tomorrow. So we'll see how that goes. You guys probably won't see it anytime soon because I have a lot of things pre-filmed, but maybe if I do more Halloween looks, you'll see it then, because the Halloween looks I'm actually recording now and not prior like normal people. So yeah, the really big lip product bundles I'm not interested in, but I am slightly interested in the minis, and I know I shouldn't be interested in this because I low-key hate minis. I detest them. I hate using them, but I'm interested because I'm interested in these products. I think I'm just gonna wait until the normal size products go on sale, and then I go from there. Although this is interesting. That looks like full sizes. Okay, I am interested in this. I'm gonna try and show it above. It looks like a full size of a lip gloss, a liquid lipstick, and their plushie. I'm interested in that. If they have a variety of shit, I'm interested in that. That out of all of this crap is the one interesting thing. Is I already have a Lime Crime Velveteen. I actually like the formula, but I'm interested in trying their lip gloss formula and their plushie formula. So I am actually gonna go ahead and say that that one item out of all of these is going to be a must have for me. If it's a full size. I'm hoping it's a full size. set, but honestly I can't tell based on this description. I will look more into it, and based on if it's a full size, I will grab it. If it's not, I'm good. Laroc, L-A-R-O-C Pro has released some products. Trend Mood actually featured them. The products look nice, I'm not gonna lie. I'm actually really grappling with some of them, but I'm not gonna scoop any of them up. None of them are must-haves for me. They're just very pretty items, and I'm starting to learn the difference between things that are must-have for me and unique and interesting, and things that are just pretty. So all of these blush palettes, the eyeshadow palettes, all of them, they're a pass for me, although they are pretty. Lele Posh is doing a collaboration with Painful Beauty. I have recently purchased some products from Lele Posh Cosmetics, and I am excited to try them out. They're actually in my haul bin. So yeah, I am still interested in this brand though. So I will tell you some more information about this collaboration if I don't see it like clearly displayed. I'm assuming they've released it. Oh, they have. So it is, I will show it on the screen. From what I can tell, they're loose products, and I'm not a huge loose product fan, but like I said, I have a couple of Lele Posh's single eyeshadows that are pressed, and I'm actually really excited to try them. So I will be bringing those into a video soon. I'm slowly getting through all the new stuff that I need to test out from when I was not wearing makeup, and just like my ideas and stuff. So I'm getting there. Strobe Cosmetics released some biodegradable glitters with their Arcana palette. I don't think I'm going to get any of those because they're loose, and once again, I don't tend to reach for my loose glitters a lot. I have a bin right here. I almost never go into there, so I'm gonna skip that. I'm still kind of debating on the Arcana palette. I like some of the eyeshadows, but I don't like it as a whole, which is weird because I loved it swatched on a person's finger, but in the palette I don't necessarily like it. I think what I'm gonna do is probably purchase it because I like the colors, I really do, but I think it's just the background that is messing with my head. So yeah, but I do want to see a couple of reviews. I haven't seen anybody review it yet. I'm waiting for Annette from Annette's Makeup Corner to review it first, and then I'll go from there. Norvina has released her third palette from her Norvina line, and I'm not nearly as upset with everybody else about her releasing so many products. I think a lot of people are just like in that mindset that they have to collect things, and you don't have to collect them. So for me, I am indifferent on the amount of things that she's been releasing lately. It's okay with me, and I want this palette. I want it. It screams fall to me. I haven't really purchased a lot of fall palettes. That's not something that I tend to purchase, and I've been really getting into like purchasing fall palettes. I've been enjoying fall colors. This is a palette that is on my list. I will be purchasing it. It is a must-have. I probably won't be purchasing it honestly until a sale. I just can't bring myself to buy a $60 eyeshadow palette right now. I can't, but your girl will be getting this palette, and I am very, very excited. The one thing that I am slightly disappointed about is that it looks like all of the shades are in the same like depth, if you will. Like there's not that much contrast that can really be done with these singles from these eyeshadows from what I can see. So that's my only like con with this palette, but other than that, I love all the shades. I even love the browns, and that's saying something because I am not a brown person. Okay, well, I am a brown person, but I don't like brown eyeshadow. So yeah, either way, this is on my list. This is the one out of the three that I liked the most. I did like the purple one, but I'm low-key kind of over buying purples. I feel like I have enough purples. And the green blue one, I have a green blue palette, and I just bought, I think I just bought something else that was green blue too. I don't remember, but I think I did. So yeah. Kylie Cosmetics did a collaboration with Balmain. Yeah, it doesn't scream anything to me. It's just like, yeah, it's cool or whatever. I'm still waiting for that one birthday palette to go on sale. I want it. I want that palette. So, but I refuse to give her my full amount because She already is a billionaire, so she don't need all of my money, okay? Your girl is skimming by. I'm not a billionaire. Your girl not even a thousandaire, okay? So I need to try and keep my money. Midas Cosmetics has now fully launched their caffeine or coffee collection. I talked about one of the palettes. And I actually like the color schemes that they created with these palettes, but they're not unique enough for me to bring them in, let alone I don't reach for small palettes very often. I have a whole organizer right here of my small palettes. From those, I've been reaching to kind of build a collection for eyeshadow at work. And I just don't reach for these very often unless I'm at work or on the go. So this is going to be a full pass for me. One thing I do want to say, and full pass Muscag, you get the point. I like that she or he did not put the glitters in the normal palettes, but just did a full glitter palette. That I am very much appreciative of. Delanchi Beauty has sneak peeked that they're doing a new palette. I have 2 palettes from Delanchi Beauty, and I actually like the formulation of both palettes. I'm pretty sure this is a Chinese made brand. So I like the color scheme of this, and just like I commented on the photo, if they took out all the glitters, I would buy this in a heartbeat. But because they have these glitters, I'm not gonna get it. I have one of their palettes that has glitters, and I don't use the glitters. I only use the actual shades. So it is a pass. Other than that, I think this is outstanding, but it's gonna be a must gag for me. Juvia's Place is coming out with another new palette, and it's called Wahala. I am very excited and interested. I feel like this is gonna be like their, what's going on? I feel like this is going to be their holiday release, and I'm very, very excited to see what this is. I have been holding my breath not to purchase the Warrior 3 palette, but I really want that palette. But I need to get more use out of my Juvia's Place palettes. I love them. I love the formula. I love the color schemes, but I need to get more use. So I'm trying to slow down on purchasing them. I don't think I've purchased the last 3 eyeshadow palettes from them, which I'm very proud of myself for. So this is that is a must have for me, but I'm just waiting and torturing myself at this point. So yeah. Impulse Cosmetics has fully shown their Halloween collection, and they have a lot that they're coming out with. They're actually coming out with what it looks to be loose pigments, and I will have them on the screen. They have the loose pigments. They have 3 different shades from what I can tell, and then they also have the variety of lip products that I showed in my last must-have, must-gag. I'm very interested in looking into this brand. I've never tried them before, but from what I can remember, you can actually purchase sample sizes of their lip products, which, once again, I don't like minis, but I want to try the products. So it's like this weird grappling thing that I need to get over with and just embrace. I'm thinking about actually doing a lip product declutter, because I know now, like, the products that I reach for, even though there are products that I love to have in my collection, if I'm not reaching for them, I need to get rid of them, give them to friends. Yeah, so I won't be purchasing them now. I'll probably honestly wait till these go on sale as well. Your girl's middle name now is Sale. But they're very pretty lip products. I really do like them. ColourPop released their Pretty Fresh collection with the tinted moisturizer, the primer, all of that jazz. The only reason I'd be interested in trying this would because I don't have a tinted moisturizer in my collection. I have like a foundation that has like a tinted moisturizer finish, but I don't have an actual tinted moisturizer. Right now, I'm not buying any base products. I have no business buying any at all, especially foundations. I think recently I've gone through 2 foundations, which I'm very proud of, but I still have quite a bit more that I want to get through before I will actually allow myself to bring some in my collection. But by the time I'm ready, I know there will be plenty of reviews and actual lengthy testing of these products, so I'll know how I feel about them. Essence has released a couple of new palettes. They're their Element palettes. I think they're interesting and unique. I must say I like the more earthy toned one, but I don't need any of these. So these are all going to be a must gag for me, although they are interesting and unique. Sydney Grace Cosmetics has released 4 new multi-chromes. These are going to be in a cream finish. I have literally decluttered all of my cream products from her, not because they're bad, but just purely because I don't reach for them and I think they're too pretty to sit into my collection. I still have my multi-chrome pressed from Sydney Grace and I love them. I will be doing a couple of tutorials very soon with those to show you guys how they work and all that jazz, but as of right now, your girl is not going to be getting those cream products or any of the cream multi-chromes from her. Odyssey Eye Cosmetics has released some lip stains. I actually think these aren't a bad thing to bring into my collection personally. I've been actually going through like lip stains and colored balms quite recently in my at work. I have my one from Linda Hallberg that is actually in my book bag. I'm almost done with that product, and then I also have a couple of products that I got from a giveaway from Georgia Harris, and those are basically like lip balms, if you will. So I've been running through those at work, so having something like this for work actually wouldn't be a bad idea, but I don't need it right now. So this might be a must-have, but just not in my current collection. And I just wouldn't particularly like that shade. Maybe if they had like a brownie shade or a neutrally more toned shade. This shade just wouldn't work for me. Cara Beauty has released some like 35 panned palettes and some more curated palettes. I think the one that is slightly intriguing is called Midnight Garden. That's the one that I'll have on the screen for you guys. It's okay. It's pretty. It is pretty. I'm not going to hold you up, but I don't need it. I don't need it. So it's going to be a must gag for me. Pat McGrath has released her holiday collection. She might be coming out with more, but right now this is all that we've seen. We've seen 2 mini eyeshadow palettes and a couple of repackaged lip products. I'm going to focus in on the eyeshadow palettes because it's me. I like both eyeshadow palettes and I'm very happy about these for a main reason, that you get to have the special shades without buying the Big Daddy palettes. Now these are expensive. They are $65 each, which isn't, it is expensive, let's face it. $65 for 4 shades is expensive, but these are Pat McGrath's special shades, so I think it's worth it. And this is me who doesn't even want to spend $60 on the ABH palette, so take that as you will. I am intrigued to get the quad, but I still don't want to pay for it. I want it, but I don't want it, if you know what I mean. I already have 3 Pat McGrath palettes and I love them all. I love them all for their own unique reason, but this one would be even interesting-er. I really only have one like all shimmer palette, and this would be another one that I would be okay bringing into my collection because it is Pat McGrath. Rita de Filet, I don't know. They're coming out with new products, and they look very, very interesting. They look to be like liquid products. Yeah, they're highlighters, but they're metamorphic highlighters. I can't seem to, oh, they're pressed. They're pressed. These are very pretty. Follow, thank you very much. Let me get some more information on these. These are $32. Wheat? Huh? How much product am I getting? 32 doll hairs? $32 for 4.7 grams of product. Child, I don't know. These are very, very pretty, and the looks, it looks like it literally melts in your skin. So that's probably why so many people bought these. I would need to see some real people putting these on the face to really go ahead and purchase these for myself, because $32 for a highlighter, your girl has way too many highlighters. I shouldn't, no. The lip bar has officially launched. I know I have a more updated post of this, so let me find it. They have done curated bundles. Where is it? Okay, let me just go to the brand. The lip bar has done curated bundles of products for the base, and I'm highly interested. So you get like a foundation-y product, and they have other products in these bundles. I am very, very interested in this. I still want the blush duo from the lip bar. They have more. I just need to do a lip bar. So I just need to do a lip bar haul at this point. I have a good amount of things that I want, and this is a black owned brand, so I feel okay with spending a good amount of money there from my makeup budget for the month. So that is definitely a must have. I will be buying a good amount of things from the lip bar, and I will be doing a full face. Ooh, but am I gonna get the foundation because I'm not allowing myself to buy foundation? We'll get there when we get there. Next, Benefit has created a new eyebrow product. It is the Brow Styler Eyebrow Pencil and Powder Duo. I have never tried Benefit's brow products. I'm still intrigued to try them. I have too many brow products. I do need a brow pencil because the one I have is like a light brown and it just does not work for my brows at all. I'm trying to get through it for work purposes, but for home, I don't have any brow products. I'm currently using other things. I mean, I do have brow products. Let me not lie. I have brow products, but I don't have a brow pencil. Either way, am I intrigued by this product? I actually am. I do like to use brow powders. I've never done a brow powder the same time that I use a brow pencil, so that would be interesting to me. But my thing is, what happens when you run out of the brow powder? Like, because you can't, like, you know what I mean? Do you crunch up another brow powder and put it in there too? Like, what are the long-term predicaments that could come out from having this product? So that's my only concern. Other than that, I'm still interested in trying Benefit. I might pick up one of their holiday sets that have like brow products. Like maybe if they had one that had their brow setter, a brow pencil, and that's it. Maybe I'll get that. I think they do. I think they have something around that, but I'm not buying it full price. I know. So we will see. Thick Clash Cosmetics has come out with their holiday or their Halloween palette, and I actually like this palette. It's only $23 and it's for Halloween. I think I said holiday. I meant Halloween. I'm sorry. The bottom two rows look to be like more pastel colors in nature, but they're like spooky, like fall colors, if you will, but they're kind of pastel in nature. They look to be the shimmers. And then the top two rows look to be the mattes, the more rich pigmented colors. I am very interested in this product. I have not heard anybody talk about this brand, and I'm intrigued. I am very intrigued to see what this looks like and how this works. This might be another thing that actually gets picked up. I'm trying my best to pick up only Halloween releases that I like the inside and not the outside, because I still have this expensive puppy that I picked up last Halloween that I love the outside, and the inside is just okay. So I'm trying to do my best not to do that in the future. So we will see. Menagerie Cosmetics has released their Killer Purr palette, and I knew this was going to be a neutral palette, so I'm not mad about that at all. And there's certain shades that I like, but I don't think I necessarily like the whole kit and caboodle together. Now, am I going to pick it up? Most likely, 100%. I love Menagerie Cosmetics formula so much, and like I said, I like certain colors, and I think I can create different looks with the colors that I like together. So I think I'm gonna pick this up. It is what it is. I love Menagerie Cosmetics. So let me know if you guys want a 3 looks 1 palette. When I pick this up, I don't know. I haven't already done it, and I haven't. Have I bought any? I don't think I bought any makeup this month thus far. So I still have a pretty lengthy budget, but yeah, Menagerie Cosmetics palettes are pretty expensive, so I don't know if I'll be able to get those and some other things that I'm really eyeing right now at the same time. Juvia's Place has created their like foundation and multi-purpose sticks. I've seen one first impression from the Fancy Face, and it seemed to work on her complexion. It seemed to blend good and actually give off a really decent finish, but I need to see a wear test. I need to see a full-on review from somebody on these. I have now tried 2 stick foundations and I haven't liked either of them, so we'll see. I also don't like full coverage, and Juvia's Place first foundation was full coverage. That's just not my thing. I'm just not a full coverage person, so we will see. We will see. It's a must gag right now though, but we'll see. Ditto Cosmetics has released what looks to be like solar system type eyeshadow palettes. Honestly, I can't even take the time to look at the colors because the pans are freaking me out. I can't handle it. It's just not my cup of tea. So it's going to be a must gag for me. Alien Cosmetics has sneak peeked that they're coming out with a new eyeshadow palette, but we haven't seen what it is. We just have the packaging. It looks like it's probably going to be like a Halloween fall themed palette, so I am intrigued to see what it's going to be and the color scheme, because I've been wanting to try this brand, but none of the palettes really work for me. My face is so itchy today. Oh. Okay, keep going. Glamlight is doing like a mini food palette range now, where they're going to have a smaller taco palette. Now, the one thing that I will be side-eyeing if they do it is if they do a mini burger palette, because I like the colors, but I was not having that packaging or the size. So if they do a mini burger palette, your girl might get it. Manny MUA has now released his Halloween palette, and he has said this is going to be his last palette that he releases, or his last launch for the year. I like this palette. I like it. So it's called the Moon Spell eyeshadow palette. It's 15 shades and it's for $48. I love the packaging. Love the packaging, but I also like the inside. It's intriguing. Now in different lighting you see like it's gonna be like more pastel-y, and then in more natural lighting you see it has some depth to it. I am very intrigued by this. This is on Sephora right now. I'm just kind of thinking, do I want to purchase it right now for full price, or do I want to wait? I don't know. So you guys let me know. If you guys really want me to do a review on this sooner than later, I will pick this up, and this will be one of the more priority purchases for the month for me. But I am interested in this palette. This is definitely a must have for me, and it will be purchased. Just when, who knows. Blush Tribe has released a new palette. It's called the Horia palette. It is definitely a fall warm palette. The only color that I really like from this palette is Gira, and that's a mustardy shade. I have those, so I don't need this palette. And yeah, Max Up the Makeup has revealed his palette. Let me find the full palette. It is here. It is called Sweater Weather Palette. I like this palette. I do. It does remind me of kind of the Manny palette. Is it the Manny palette that reminds me of? What palette does it remind me of? It reminds me of another palette. I feel like a lot of palettes that are fall themed are going to have this kind of color scheme. I still have yet to try out his brand. And I don't think this is going to be the thing to really push me over the edge. I like it, but the browns are very normal browns. I would have loved it if the browns had a weird or funky undertone. You guys know if a brown has a funky undertone, your girl is there. Look at my lips. Funky undertone. So because it doesn't have a funky undertone, I'm gonna have to say this is a must gag for me. But it is a very pretty palette. I can't buy everything that's pretty. Hank and Henry released their first eyeshadow palette. It is on the screen. It's a very pretty palette, but it's not something that I need. I really like the top row. If you see the top row swatched, it's like a metallic with glitters in them. Yes, but I don't need it. I don't need it, so I am going to pass on it. Ulta Beauty has released the Lancome holiday collection, and it's pretty. No doubt about it. It is very pretty, but it's not something that I need, so it's going to be a pass for me. ColourPop has extended the whatever palette collection situation, and they brought out things that I don't need. I like some of the singles, but I don't need it. If I wanted this color scheme, I would have gotten the whatever palette, and I'm actually not opposed to it. I just don't need it right now. Physicians Formula released an ultimate more butter bronzer collection, or just butter collection, I'm sorry. It has the butter bronzers, it has the highlighters, the blushes, eyeshadows, and what still looks to be lip products. I'm intrigued because the butter bronzers in here actually look deeper than the bronzer that I have from them. I have the deepest bronzer. I can't be bothered. I have the deepest bronzer, and the deepest bronzer in this palette looks deeper than that. So that's interesting. But other than that, your girl has no business buying that, so I won't. Pink Lips Cosmetics. Oh, so I saw these swatched, and I want them. I want them. It's a black owned brand from Missouri. And these are highlighters. Once again, I know I don't need any highlighters, but these look so pretty. They're just so pretty. Let me see how much they are. It has me in the lips section, but I don't. Highlighter, thank you. The highlighters are $20. That is not cheap at all. I'm gonna look more into this brand because I just saw an eyeshadow palette that doesn't look half bad. It looks like they only have one. It's a pink eyeshadow palette, but it also has purples in there. It's actually very, very pretty. We will see. We'll see. We'll see how I do. We'll see. I don't know. We'll see. Next, NARS has released their holiday collection. It's going to be easy pass for 99% of this. 99%. The only thing that I want is that stupid blush palette. Let me get the one that I currently have so I can kind of potentially talk myself out of it. Hold on. So I only have one blush palette from NARS, and I actually got this from Haute Look, and this is the Couture de Soleil cheek palette. Yeah, and this one has like a mauve blush, like a pinky orangey blush, and then like a nice gold highlighter. This is beautiful for my skin tone. All three shades work on my skin tone, and so I love NARS's blushes. If you see my blush collection, I have like 10 NARS blushes. I love them. I love them so much. So what I need to do is think strategically. I need to go through at least my NARS blush collection and see if I have colors that could potentially dupe out these shades. If I do, then I will be able to talk myself out of it. If I don't, I don't know if I will be able to. I also want to see it in person and swatch it on my complexion, but I am interested in both of the trio blush palettes like this, because I love this one, so I would love to add some more. Love Luxe Beauty has released their fall eyeshadow palette. I still haven't purchased the other one that I really want, and this one is pretty as well. I don't see a very big amount of depth in this palette, and that is something that I like to look into, so I might not pick this one up. I still really like the other one more so than this one, but it is a very pretty palette. Taylor Made Jane, she did a collaboration, or has done a collaboration with P. Louise, and it is for deeper eyeshadow bases, and I am perplexed on this. So I've heard bad things about P. Louise and the brand owner saying things that she shouldn't be saying about people of color, calling us basically outside of our name, and I'm not okay with that, which is why I talked myself out of purchasing her base originally. But I love Taylor Made Jane. Her eyeshadow looks are insane, like insane. And I would love to have an eyeshadow base that is actually my complexion, that actually does really well, because a lot of eyeshadow bases are either too light or they're clear, and I don't have one that is actually my complexion that I like. So I'm very much perplexed. I think I'm going to do a little bit more research on P. Louise, the brand owner, any other more controversies, and if I don't know how I'm going to deal with this, but I really want to try these because they would be my complexion. I really want to try these, so I don't know, maybe I'll be able to ask a friend to buy them and I can get away of my conscience on that one. I don't know. I'm really interested. We will see. We will see. Fabled Fragrances has come out with their Halloween collection as well. They have multiple loose products, like loose powder eyeshadows, and they also have like lip products as well. I like the shades, but I don't like loose eyeshadows. I've come to grips with that, and the lip products aren't anything that is something that I would need to bring into my collection. So it's going to be a full pass for me. Okay, so I had to take a momentary break, but I am back. Berry Cosmetics will be releasing 2 palettes. Both are like animal and themed. One looks to be a lion, the other one, no, they're both tigers. They're just different colored tigers. They look to be 2 limited edition eyeshadow palettes. I don't even know if I can get this brand in the US because I found it on the Ladies Beauty News website or Instagram, but food for thought. Distinction Cosmetics will be releasing new brow pomade shades. They look to be interesting. They look to go from like the normal colors to like you have a more yellow toned one, a honey toned one, like very interesting colors. I don't know who would be using some of these colors, but you know, hey, be great, you know? So good things. Amy Hart's Beauty is coming out with a whole bunch of stuff. Just a whole bunch of stuff. She later organized it, so let's go to the more organized collections and then I can explain it to you. So one thing she did was theme them after movies, creepy movies. The first one is Halloween, so it looks to have 4 eyeshadows and 1 lip product. Yeah, then the next one is Leprechaun, but it's like a creepy leprechaun, so you get 4 eyeshadows there and 1 lip product. I like the the lighter green in this collection and that orange. You guys know I love that orange. Then you have a creepy clown for Pennywise, and you have 4 eyeshadows there and a lip product as well. And then the last one is Child's Play, which is a Chucky movie, and you have 4 eyeshadows there and 1 lip product. I actually like that bundle overall more than the other bundles. Once again, I still have yet to purchase from Amy Hart's Beauty. It's no disrespect, I just haven't found the right thing to really pull me to purchase from them. I am still intrigued by the brand, so I will probably be looking into these collections, especially Halloween collections, and see if there's anything interesting for me to pick up. Trend Mood has said that she's going to be doing a Trend Mood box. I'm going to wait and see. I'm not a huge subscription box person. That's just not my cup of tea. I want to see what this box entails before I even consider going on the wait list, knowing how much it costs, all of that jazz. And if I'm going to do a box, it needs to be full sizes of everything. I don't do half sizes. So we will see. Give Me Glow is coming out with a setting powder. This is reminding me once again, my conspiracy hat is being put on, just like the last week where I was saying how it's a conspiracy that everybody's coming out with these multi-chromes and these flaky type products. Now it feels like a lot of indie brands are starting to go into the complexion. So the first brand that I know of lately that has done that is Menagerie Cosmetics. They were supposed to come out with their setting powder and their concealer, I believe this month. We'll see if they do. And now Give Me Glow is sneak peeking that they're coming out with a setting powder as well. So it's just always interesting to think, like, who is creating this market? Not us. So yeah. MAC is releasing what looks to be a bunch of different holiday collections. This is the one that I have kind of ready to talk about right now. They have that really huge like lipstick bundle situation. I never purchased that. That's way too many lipsticks at one time. They have an eyeshadow palette that looks to be like a movie type eyeshadow palette. Cute, nothing I need. Brushes, cute, nothing I need. And then maybe some lip glosses, once again cute, but nothing that I need. I also got a close-up of some face palettes. So the face palette, actually, I think I saw that they have 2 face palettes. Oh, okay, so this is a better, yes, Makeup World News, thank you. Okay, so this is better. I see that they have maybe like a blush, a shimmery blush. I love my shimmery blushes from MAC. They also look to have 2 highlighters. They have like some blush face palettes and like those magnetic eyeshadows that Fancy Face loves. Now let's talk about the 2 things that I care to talk about. The face palette, I think I've seen that they have 2 different color waves coming out. if the darker one actually will work on my complexion, I will scoop it up because it'll be not, I love face palettes. I really do. I get a good amount of use out of them. So I don't mind having face palettes at all. And then the only other thing that I'm interested in would be those shimmery blushes and or shimmery, the highlighters. I do enjoy, I think I have 1 or 2 highlighters from MAC, and I really enjoy my shimmery blushes. So those are the things I'm keeping an eye out for MAC's holiday collection. BH Cosmetics has released their Libra palette. I actually am not disappointed in this palette. This actually looks interesting. I have no idea what the Libra colors are, but this is different. It's different and unique. So you go ahead, BH. It's not for me though, so good try. Kraken Cosmetics has released their Halloween collection. It's cute, but it's not for me. I'm happy that they're doing a Halloween collection though, I will say that. Makeup Revolution has come out with more cannabis themed products. They have an eyeshadow palette, which I'm actually not mad about, but I don't want it. They also have some skincare, cute, lip products, cute, brow product, cute, all things I do not need. Charlotte Tilbury is coming out with a stupid amount of things for the holidays. I am doing a full blanket pass on every last thing. I will not be picking any of that up. Safiani is doing a collaboration with ColourPop, it looks to be, and it looks to be Halloween inspired lip products. I would not want to pick up all of these lip products because I don't need all of them. There are a couple that would be interesting to bring into my collection, like Miss Norris. That looks to be like a gray toned brown. I would be very interested to pick up that one. But other than that, I don't think I need any other ones. I have all the other shades. Davina Cosmetics looks to be dropping a new 7 new eyeshadows, and it's from their Sugar Drops collection. I've only seen 2 sneak peeked. The first one, what is the color? Have they told us the color? It doesn't look like they showed us the names of them, but they look to be like the sparklers. I do have those shades, so I'm intrigued to see what more comes out of this collection, and we'll see if I need to pick any of them up. Des Signature is coming out with food themed product or eyeshadow palettes. They're cute, but I just know, pass. Shroud Cosmetics, which is the repurposed or rebranded Strobe Cosmetics, is already sneak peeking that they're coming out with another new palette. So they just released the first palette for their brand, and I guess they're coming out with yet another one, maybe for actual holidays and not for Halloween or fall. So I'm intrigued. We'll see. ColourPop is coming out with another collection with Disney for the Disney princesses. I waited a long time to get the one product that I have from the Disney princesses, and I will wait again. I probably will get the highlighter for Tiana because that's the lipstick that I got, and I kind of like that. But other than that, I'm not in a rush. ABH has dropped another collaboration with Carly Bible. Just to put this in perspective, I still have yet to purchase the Jackie Aina palette. So not that I'm mad, ABH, you be great, but put that in perspective for my preface on this palette. I don't want this palette at all. The color scheme for me is just boring, like completely boring. And then on top of that, it just, I don't want it. I'm more interested in the Jackie Aina palette and the third Norvina than this. What is interesting, and I still probably will not pick up, is that they have minis of their loose highlighters. I really enjoyed that aspect of this kind of holiday collection series because people are not going to go through a loose highlighter, especially not those big ones. So to do a mini set is very intriguing. I wonder how the packaging of that is going to be though. Like, do you have to keep all the minis together, etc., etc.? So I'm interested in that. Not that I would purchase it. I just am intrigued by it. But yeah. Lorac has also unveiled their holiday collection. I don't know what's going on with Lorac. This looks like a hot mess. It has like animal prints, but then it has like gold and silver. No. And they have a huge pan, like a huge pan of highlighter. which would not work on my complexion. This is a full blanket, no. Oh, this is a collaboration with Rachel Zoe. I don't even know who that is, so another reason to pass. And that's it. I know this is a long video. I can only imagine how long this is. But that is it. There are definitely things that I'm interested in. I'm not even about to hold you guys up, but I am still doing very good at slowing down my purchasing, really thinking about what I need. Even though things are pretty, do I need them in my collection? And that's what I think this whole year has really been for me, just thinking about, do I really need it? Now, there have been times where I have just kind of gone by the wayside and purchased things that I don't need, but overall I think I really am starting to reprogram myself into how I do my purchasing overall. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and as always, y'all, it has been real. Peace.